How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Rotherham United series here on Football Manager 2020. Hope you guys are keeping well and safe, and I am back from my short break away now. You would have seen a video yesterday, obviously, which I recorded beforehand, just didn't get a chance to edit it. So we've had a week off. You guys obviously have seen the start now of Season 4. We're into it a little bit more. We're moving into September now. Loads of games have been played. We're about 8 games into the Championship, and obviously we had a few cup games as well. So we're going to have a big roundup now and then move on to a big game against Crystal Palace. So we start off with a huge win, a massive win against Nottingham Forest. I actually played all of these games whilst I was on my flight to my short holiday break. I thought, you know what, we'll get that laptop out. I managed to open Football Manager beforehand to make sure Steam didn't do that whole you're offline thing and I can't play. So I made sure Football Manager was open, got on the plane and started playing these games. And what a start it was. We beat Nottingham Forest 5-0. Eddie Nketiah with 4. Bursa and Selena are also grabbing a goal. 4 goals in the first half. You know what? It was very hard not to do a knee slide in the middle of the plane after this result. But yeah, massive win. Obviously only in the Cup. It would have been great if it was in the league. But moves us on to the third round of the Carabao Cup. And an extremely positive result. We backed that up with a 2-1 win away at QPR. Bursa Selena and Eddie Nketiah both scoring yet again to give us the goals. Remy Otte did get one back for QPR, but another very dominant performance and another 3 points. We then drew 3-3 with Stoke City. They went 1-0 up. Verlinden scoring in the 10th minute. We then turned it around. We were 3-1 up. DiMaggio, Wright Phillips scoring twice, and Henrik Mkhitaryan also scoring to make it 3-1, but we threw it away. Mariusz Stepinski and Nils Fruling scoring the goals for Stoke to give them a point. Yeah, 2 points dropped for us, especially after being 3-1 up. It was then another draw, a game which could have gone either way, to be honest. Michael Iekwe actually opened the scoring for us in the 7th minute. Afonso Figueiredo did equalise for Blackburn, and then they went 2-1 up. Sam Gallagher scoring the goal. Bursa Selena did score for us to make it 2-2 in the end, and we grabbed a point. Big issue was for us that Trevor Clark had been injured at left back. We brought Barry Douglas in, who then also got injured. So for the majority of the game, we played Dan Burn at left back, which wasn't really ideal. You can see how crazy our back four was in the end. Dujon Sterling playing at right back as well. I think Dan Burn might have slotted in at centre back, to be fair, and we played Coleman or Sterling at left back. But yeah, injuries at the back at the moment causing a bit of a concern. We then faced off against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup third round, and with how we'd played, I felt, you know what, we could pull off some sort of upset. They'd rotated their team a little bit, but they still absolutely schooled us at Anfield. They beat us 4-0. Bobby Firmino scoring twice. Gini Wijnaldum scoring as well just before half-time. And then João Virginia, their goalkeeper, scoring an own goal right at the death. Yeah, not a great result. We're out of the Carabao Cup now. At least that gives us sort of this side of the year before Christmas to focus on just the league and no other cup competition. We then lost 2-0 to Sheffield United, our first defeat in the league for a while. Che Adams and Quadewo Asamoah scoring the goals for Sheffield United. And in the most recent game, we drew 1-1 with Cardiff. A disappointing to concede an equaliser, in the 87th minute. Leonardo Campana did score the opening goal of the game for us, though. And again, another injury for Trevor Clark. So that leaves us now, in all comps, 5 games without a win. We'd need to try and bounce back. The league at the moment is still pretty tight, but we are down in 16th, I believe, with 9 points. We do have a game in hand, which would take us to 12. We really do need to get that. We need to get our season up and running again, to be honest. It's been a crazy start to the season. So, yeah, players out of form at the moment. Eddie Nketiah has already scored 8 goals, though, to be fair. So we need him to carry on firing and scoring goals. We now play Eddie Howe's Crystal Palace. They're sat in 14th in the league at the moment, just 2 points ahead of us. So if we can get a win there, we'd bounce back ahead of them. So that's what we need. We need a big win today, guys. Hopefully we can do so. So then here we are with the teams for today's game. You can see Palace starting a 4-4-2 there. Sanabria and Ajeti starting up front. Max Meyer on the left-hand side. Herrera, Vicino and El Yunusi in the midfield with Neva, Twanzebe, Douglas Luiz at centre-back, Zefwick and Woodman in goal. To be fair, the last couple of games we were playing with a 5-3-2. We've switched back to the 4-1-4-1. We're seeing Nketiah start up front with Selena and Wright Phillips as the wingers. Morgan Gibbs-White will start in the middle with Pantic and Kane, with Clark, Dan Burn, Iekwe and Coleman at the back with Virginia in goal. Grant Hanley is on the bench. I think he's only just come back from injury, so he's not quite fully fit yet. I want to try and get him back in the team as soon as we can, really. But Still definitely areas that we need to strengthen this Rotherham team for sure. But today we're away from home against Crystal Palace. If we want to push to the playoffs, we really need to start winning these sort of games and see ourselves hit towards the top 6. It is going to be Palace here, just under 10 minutes gone with this ball in, headed away. And here's Morgan Gibbs-White who can start a counter-attack. We've got to take advantage of this. He'll play it into Wright Phillips. So much time, so much space. Do your job, Wright Phillips, saved. And Douglas Luiz clears away. Already 2 bookings for Palace. That's good for us. But great counter-attack there. We've got to be taking those chances, though. Here's Coleman. I've been pleasantly surprised with how good Seamus Coleman has been so far for us, guys. Here's Clark on the left-hand side, though. Clark back to Kane. Kane again. Make sure you don't lose it. Morgan Gibbs-White on the edge of the area. Loses out to Pantic. Into Wright Phillips. Back out to Pantic. And Ketia. Look at the football and Morgan Gibbs-White over the bar. What a goal that would have been. Fantastic football by Rotherham United so far. Can we get ourselves ahead in this game? And Ketia. Back to Dan Burn, the big man. Lovely ball to Clark on the left-hand side. We need Ketia in the area, really. He'll hit it towards Wright Phillips, who rose highest and again over the bar. Guys, what a start to this game for us here. Chances are coming thick and fast. Palace having more of the ball, but we've been brilliant on the counter so far. But saying that, Maya will come forward now. Here's Tay on the left-hand side. He'll whip one into Sanabria and over the bar. They've got 2 big strikers up front, Crystal Palace, who will be hoping to take their chances. That's their first shot of the game. And not quite on target. Free kick deep in Crystal Palace's half. It's a long throw and it's dreadful, really. And it'll give us a chance to regain possession. Morgan Gibbs-White needs to lay this one off if he can. Still going, Morgan Gibbs-White. Still going. Into Eddie Nketiah, who hits the post and out. Lovely ball back from Morgan Gibbs-White. I thought he was going to hit the... have a shot from range and hit the trigger, but he didn't. It's a ball in there from the corner, and Ekwe gets it on target again, and Woodman saves. Again, 4 shots on target for us already in the first half an hour. We're dominating this game, guys, and somehow we still haven't scored. Well, it comes to half-time, and look at the stats. I don't think I've ever seen us. 20 shots already at half-time to their 2. We're dominating this game. It's just a matter of time before we score. El Yunusi's already got a booking, come off injured, sorry. They've already got 2 other bookings other than El Yunusi. We've got to take our chances here, and this is a game that if we don't get anything out of, it's going to be a disaster. We've got to react and try and get something here. Kane into Coleman, who can keep it in on the right-hand side. Make sure he doesn't lose it. He's found Wright Phillips. Loads of time, loads of space. His ball wasn't great. Can Kane get across? He's on a booking. We've got to watch that. It's a big ball forward towards Ajeti, who's in for Palace. Ajeti scores. Right after half-time, we've been absolutely dominant. We had the ball by their corner flag then. And it's just one simple ball over the top. I'm not too sure. Kane was obviously a bit cautious, rightly so, being on the booking. And a ball over the top. Dan Burn loses his man. And Albion Ajeti, just his 2nd goal of the season, fires it past Virginia and gives Palace the lead. All right, 25 minutes to go. I'm not even sure where to start. We played so well. And it's one of those things, right? We're going to bring Campana on. We're going to bring Mkhitaryan on as well. We'll see how this goes now. Things just aren't quite looking up at the moment. We're going to give him another nudge. Just 15 minutes. We've got to have another chance here. So thrown here. Coleman. Ball in towards Campana. It's headed away. Herrera. Take and go direct here. Rajetti knocks it on. Clark just got to make sure he doesn't make an error or a mistake here. And he'll hit it down the line. A bit of a hit and hope, really. Didn't really go towards any Rotherham player. And Palace can start again. Switched here to Ryan Kent, I believe. Kent as well. He's beaten his man. And again, another one. And Virginia saves. Big chance that for Crystal Palace. To be honest, we've only had 3 shots in the whole of the second half. We should have taken our chance in the first half. It's not quite happened. We're going to bring on Dujon Sterling down the right-hand side. We're going to put him on in a wing-back attack. Let's get him up and down that wing. Here's Woodman. Goal kick wasn't great. Wright Phillips has found Campana, who's tackled. Back to Tate. And into Kent. Kent now with the ball forward to Grant. And Grant in. And Grant should have scored. It goes wide. Big chance of Crystal Palace again, who've grown into this game. They've been fantastic in the second half. Throwing here for Sterling. Goalkeeper didn't come in. Michael Ekwe scores. Come on. Michael Ekwe out of nothing. He's grabbed his 3rd goal of the season already. A player that has struggled to break into the team. Bearing in mind we've got Grant Hanley and Vertonghen, who probably on paper should be ahead of him in the team. And he's a predator in front of goal again. Dujon Sterling's thrown into the area. And all of a sudden, with a couple of minutes to go, we're back in the game. It's a free kick right on the edge of the area. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Leonardo Campana, the substitute. Campana, what a save! Mkhitaryan has won it! Come on! Yes! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Henrik Mkhitaryan has come off the bench and he scored there. You know, normally they're offside there, but Campana with a great free kick and Mkhitaryan scores. This could be a huge 3 points. What a turnaround this could be. Come on, let's hold on now. Let's hold on now. A minute to go. Please. That's the 3 points. That's the fight and character we need. It's Michael Oyekwi and Henrik Mkhitaryan in the 88th and 89th minute to win the game for Rotherham. We deserved it after that first half performance. Second half, we were very poor as Yeti got them the goal. But yeah, it's a 90-minute game. We played up to the 90 minutes. We've taken our chances. And get in, we've won the game. And there we go, confirmation of the win. Mkhitaryan coming in for the goal to win us the game. We've just had a bid for Vaclav Kadlec for 1.2 million. See, we're having a lot of bids for him, but he's worth about 3.6. I want to see if we could get about 2.5. I'd be happy with that. But yeah, we're rejecting that bid for the time being. But yeah, what a win that was. A great 3 points for us in the end. It moves us up to 12 points for the season. We really need to start... yeah, we're on mid-table form at the moment. 9 games, 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. We need to start grinding a couple more wins if we can. We're going to come back for the game against Luton. They're currently 7th, doing all right for themselves at the moment. So we're going to be playing up against Birmingham, who haven't had a great start to the season. Bristol City, who have had a good start to the season. Fulham, Sunderland, and Derby. There's definitely some winnable games in there. And the fact that, you know, we've bounced back with a win there against Crystal Palace, with a good first half at least performance. I'm hopeful that we can start getting some wins. We've got some good form against Birmingham recently as well. So I'm hoping we can take that into this game. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy it today. If you did, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's great to be back. It's great to be recording and uploading content. And hopefully it's going to be a very successful season for us. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you all very, very soon.